Hi, can you guys hear me? Just let me know if the sound volume is okay. Do not do that. It's my cat walking on my keyboard. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh. Don't. Hi, so you can hear me now, right? Can you hear the cat purring? There's kind of a lag there. Hey, there you are. I was surprised to see you. So you can hear the cat, right? He's right in there in your right ear. I don't know. Seems like left. So yeah. This is me, the same one that's making the videos. And do not walk in my keyboard, please. And hi. It's weird. Yes, it's weird. So 11 people. That's a lot. Okay. So what I wanted to do with this live stream is to get your opinions on suggestions on what you want to hear. So I'll be doing some stuff for you upon request. So just use the chat and it'll be fine. And in the meantime, I'm going to pet my cat. You can hear him, right? He purrs very loud. Okay, part 2 of the werewolf. Yes. I want to do that, but that's going to be for a separate video. Do you know how to play Bakugo? I'd have to try. I've never tried. But yeah, let me try right here. I've never heard him in English. I've only heard him in Japanese. So, dumb nerd? Something like that. I really don't know. How could it be? I have to look it up. It's like really, really angry and violent, right? Who's gonna melt? Okay. What is my favorite anime? I do not have a favorite anime. I don't think. I do like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I like it because it's not like one of those shows that go on forever. You know, it ends and it ends pretty nicely, and it has like a all-enveloping story that it's really cool. I do like other animes like Hunter x Hunter, but it's on hiatus as always. I've been watching Demon Slayer and other stuff. They're pretty cool. I actually binge watch it in like 2 days. It's all of my time. So yeah, Bakugo would be kind of like more deeper and stronger, right? Imagine being blonde. Yeah, that's the mindset. That's what I was lacking, right? Any favorite characters? Not really. I mean, I don't really play favorites in anything. Um, but I would think someone that's like me, like really calm and and yeah, someone that thinks a lot, thinks through before acting. I don't know who that would be. Maybe Alphonse. It's not really. Eh, yeah, I don't know. What inspired me to do ASMR? I like this kinds of role plays before starting. I like a lot of creators. I think it was cool. I always thought it was cool, and I didn't think I could do it. But then one day, and this is true, one day I just clicked, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And the next day I bought the Blue Yeti that I have now. I've had it for like 2 weeks, almost the same time I've had the channel. I just got the mic, and the same day I recorded the first video. Um, I knew I was going to get the mic, so I wrote kind of an outline of the script before, and then when I got it, I was ready, and I recorded, edited, and uh, uploaded it in about 3-4 hours. And I remember it was like 10 something in the night because I only had time then, and I didn't get to schedule it, so it was an odd time. And it now has almost 13,000 views. So that's really nice. I think it was. I mean, I wanted to get there, but it wasn't something that I expected to happen so fast. And we're almost 1,000 subscribers too. So 2 weeks, almost exactly 2 weeks, like a week and 2 days. That's crazy. Do you have any other questions or characters? I know I'm Bakugo. I'm not gonna be able to do it right now. I'd have to look up someone that's done it before and the original reference and things like that. When you're learning about Rome and Christianity in social studies, well, I already learned that, and that was a long time before. Yeah, I remember I responded to a comment about the Byzantine Empire. That was a joke. I don't know anything about history. I'm really bad at that. I prefer math and physics and, yeah, chemistry. You do an amazing job. Yeah, you know why my voice is clear, even though a lot of people have the same or even better microphones. That's a technique I learned. I actually can't pull it off right now because I'm not recording. But what you want to do with these kind of microphones is to lower the natural gain and record as low as you can, but picking up your voice enough and clear so the background noise is eliminated and the static is also eliminated. So in post, while you're editing, you ramp up the gain, and you don't have the background noise that's going to be incremented because you didn't record it in the first place. So that's why I make my voice this clear. My voice is soothing? Is it? It's not. Is my mic special for ASMR? Because my voice is going left and right. It's a Blue Yeti microphone. It's kind of binaural, but it's not. It was pretty cheap. Also, $120, I think, $120. It can be used for ASMR. A lot of people do, especially in the beginning when they first start doing these things. But yeah, this is a really basic microphone, but you really have to pay attention to the properties. This one has the two microphones very close together, so the angles are kind of iffy. So if I do something like this, it doesn't really take up. There's an angle that it doesn't pick up. So you have to be very mindful of your the conditions that arise with that. What have you missed? Nothing really. I've been just rambling around. If you could play one string instrument, what would it be? I play the violin. I would love to play the violin. I prefer the violins much more than guitars. If I could learn, it would be either the violin or the cello. I'm sorry about that. But I'm not really good with string instruments. I only played the sweet flute. I don't know how to translate that. Maybe some of you will understand. It's just like a basic flute. I always wanted to learn the saxophone, but I've never had the chance. They're pretty expensive. I did have the chance to play the trumpet, but it's I gave up in like 2 weeks and I had to return the thing. It was in high school in my home country. It was for like a after hours club, something like that. I used to when I was a child. You used to play the violin or the flute? Okay, yeah, it's something that's very, very, very basic. Yeah, it was when I was in elementary and middle school. But since then, I love wind instruments. I think they're pretty interesting, and I love the saxophone family, and I would love to play that. And do you like video games? If you do, what kind? I used to love them more than I do now, but I still do love the video games. I do like a lot of different types. I first began with I think Age of Empires and StarCraft. I love those in their time. They were pretty difficult at the time, and I have them actually in my computer for nostalgia. They're pretty good. I remember playing the Harry Potter games, the old ones, and the Quidditch game. I love the Quidditch game. It's pretty old and it's pretty bad, but at the time, I loved it. And I play League of Legends currently with my friends in South American servers, South American South, not North. I also played Fortnite for a while and PUBG. I actually bought it for another person that was a YouTuber, and they asked me to play with them in the channel. It was pretty cool, but I was pretty bad at it. So I do play Minecraft. I have played it before much more. Right now, because I don't have the time, I don't really play anything. But I do like Minecraft, yeah. I've always, since almost the beginning, I've played it. When I was in 6th grade, I was going to give up on playing in orchestra. So I had to stick with orchestra, and so far, it's fun. That's nice. I mean, I would love to be in an orchestra playing, I don't know what, because I'm not good at anything. But I would love to. Yeah, I love music. I would love directing something. Because I do have, and this is weird because I'm shy as hell, but I am good at directing people and leadership. And I would love to direct something, but I don't really have any knowledge on music. Which is your favorite League of Legends champion? Hecarim. Hecarim, the fast and only. I'm like Sonic, like in the Discord server. I do like Hecarim. I do like Veigar and Six and other mage champions. I'm not really good at anything, but I do play it anyway. What country am I from? I would let you guess. I do have people that have guessed my native language, which is Spanish. Many people think I'm from Europe, some place for some reason, or Russian, but I'm not. So I'll have you guess what country I'm from. Have you ever played Vendy and the Ink Machine? I have. I played it when it was like one chapter only. I can't say I like it. I don't like those kinds of games. I like the idea of them and the story, but the actual gameplay is it's not very very variable, you know? Like I love the Zelda games. I love them because you can do whatever you want. in any sequence you want it. I mean, loosely, but you still have to follow a story. But you can still have that sense of exploration, which I love. But not Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's an interesting story, but the actual gameplay, it's not that interesting to me. I'm good at directing people. Yonder flashbacks. In Bendy and the Ink Machine, I am chapter 3, and I'm stuck. I haven't played chapter 3. I haven't seen it. I had seen before some parts, but again, it's too static. It's you go to places and there is story, which the story is great, but the actual playthrough would be go to the place, hear the story, collect some items, go back, then go back to the end, and you pass to the same chapter, to the other chapter, and that's practically it. And I don't like that because it's a very close space and you are told what you have to do. The only exploration is very tedious to get the items, but the story is really good. Am I from Colombia? I am not. I actually do know people from Colombia. They're pretty nice. Actually, my one of my family members, they went to Colombia a few months ago to go help a family that she had to be on dialysis almost permanently, and it was pretty great because we were able to finish her apartment. I think it was in a couple of months because dollars are valued much better there. So $1 here would be equal to like $50 there. So we were able to help. I didn't go, but I did do some video editing for the people that donated. It was pretty nice. Are you from Canada? I am not. I am from South America. That's a clue. Okay. Anything else? I don't want to get like without any topics to talk about, because if I do, I'm gonna start rambling about things that are not very interesting. Don't bite me. Random question. What's your kitty name? His name is Ralsei. I don't know if you've heard that name before. It's not Ramsey with an M. It's with an L. Ralsei. And it's pronounced like that. It is based on a game, actually. It's Deltarune, the sequel to... Well, it's not the sequel, but no, the keyboard. I'm sorry. Yeah, one of the characters is named Ralsei, and I've heard it pronounced like that in a stream, the Game Theory stream, and it was pretty nice. The pronunciation, I loved it. Not from Peru either. I'm gonna go to Google. Related to Undertale, yes. And don't. He's biting my butt. Stop. He likes biting the water bottle caps because they have this texture, and so he bites them. Give your cat a pat from us. I will. Pat. No, don't. He wants to play. He wants to bite me. Well, there goes the pat. You see? No! Ouch. See, he bit me. That hurt more than the belt. So, yeah. Anything else you want to know from me? I don't really have anything to talk about right now. I am pretty busy with work stuff. I've been doing some homework today as well. So my mind is on that path. Can't think of anything else. I do have the Discord link on the descriptions if you wanted. Some of you that are not on Discord, we have fun. are a loving family, they can tell you. Yes, so far, what character of your ASMR you like to do the most? Like to do? That's interesting because some people would think that I like to do the Android stuff better, like the most. But yes, it's pretty enjoyable. But to record them, um, it's almost too predictable to me as a creative writer. It's it's one kind of character, and in always the same kind of. It's fun, but it's not the most fun. Hello. I would say the most fun was the dragon one. I was pretty proud of that one when I not even when I edited it and listened to it, just when I finished recording the thing, I was pretty proud of it. I was like stopped the recording and I remember being like, that was a good one. I don't have to do any retakes, and I'm happy with what it ended up being. Coincidentally, it's one of the videos that has the least amount of views, so there's that. But I really liked doing that. It was a very different thing. I think the voice was spot on, even if I do see it myself. But I think it was pretty interesting and fun to do. I remember looking for ideas on that, and I didn't want it to be like threatening, and I did want to develop that idea of protection and comfort without it being only comfort, right? So yeah, maybe I'm just crazy like that. Are you from Los Angeles? I am not. I'm not from the US. Using Google Maps to cheat. I'm not gonna give a second hint. I'm just gonna let you do it. When is your birthday? I will not say the specific date, but I will say it's on November. Actually, it's the same time I got the cat. I'm going to tell the story about how I got the cat, Ralsei. It's a pretty cool story. It was in November, before my birthday. It was at the beginning of November actually, and we were working outside with someone else in the pickup truck, and it was winter here at least. And I just saw him because we had to walk into an apartment because I was in training and all that. And there was a few stray cats in this property. And when there are stray cats, because I used to do this a lot, I used to try to get them to come to me, and I would pet them. I didn't have food, but I like petting stray cats from forever. So one of them did come, and another two didn't. I remember the other one being black, but this one came immediately. Like he wanted attention and care. So he came to me, and I just softened my already soft heart, and I asked the other person if I could take it in the pickup truck to warm him up. And so I sat there for like half an hour, 45 minutes, just with the cat, making him warm. And he started purring, and I just couldn't bring myself to leave him there. So I just picked him up and took him home. And I bought food and all that. And that was a year and something ago. So I don't really know how old he is. But he's already neutered or spayed. I don't know. And yeah, he has his vaccines and all that, and he's been with me the whole time. And he hates when I take him outside. So, I'm not from Argentina either. That is adorable. I love that story. Yeah, I was actually not living alone at the time, and the other people were so mad that I took him But eventually they didn't really mind. They actually like him. He's really sweet. I do wish I could bring all the stray cats home too. I usually joke about when am I going to rescue the next one. But I think I don't have the time for that. I really don't. It is a wholesome story, yes. He actually loves being with me, at least in the same room. When I go to the living room, he has his own little sofa kind of thing that I actually repaired. It's a retrievable thing that lifts up, and he lays in there. And when I leave and come here to my desk, he comes up here beside me and lays down. And when I go to bed, he follows me. So it's pretty cute. He doesn't really play a lot, but that's great for me because I don't play a lot either. So we just kind of cuddle and I pet him a lot. So yeah, that's the story of how I got Ralsei. He's really nice. Anything else that you would like to know before, or something that you want to request for actually doing right now? If you want me to do like a small story, kind of just rambling around. How do you say it? There's a word for it. I forget. I'm not from Brazil. Improvisation. If you want me to improvise a story, just lay out the ground rules and I'll see what I can do. I don't promise I'm gonna be very good. I do usually only write the outline of the story, and this is a trick for people who want to do this type of ASMR or even just public speech, because I practiced it before in my studies. You don't want to write the whole thing down and memorize it. You do not want to do that. What you want to do is write the outline of what you want to say, the important stuff, and the order of the stuff you want to say. And then fill your mind with everything else. So just memorize the outline. And because you already know the knowledge, you will be able to better explain yourself and let the story or explanation flow more naturally. So that's why I think I do that in the ASMR channel. That's why it sounds more natural, and it allows for more articulation, because when you read, you tend to just read like this with like the same tone. But when you think, you variate your voice much more. It's good for speeches, it's good for explaining, and it's good for videos. Do you like fan art? I do like fan art. I actually have at least 2 people in the Discord server that share their art, and it's really cool. I've never been able to draw anything more than stick figures, so I'm pretty stoked to see things like that. It's really nice. Would you be okay if I drew some fan art? Yes, I mean, I love it. I mean, yeah, I love seeing fan art from other creators, and having fan art for myself. I mean, that would be pretty nice. How you plan doing Not Safe for Work? Yes, that came from before the conception of the channel. That's what Patreon is for. And if you followed me for about 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks, you've seen the one of the last Yandere videos that was pretty 18 plus, right? That was me testing the waters for the second time. The first time was the second Yandere video. I did like a thing at the end. I knew it was going to not draw many people to the end, and I actually saw the dipping on the graph. But I wanted to test how much time of spicier stuff would YouTube allow before putting the 18 plus restriction in the beginning of the video. So with the first one, there wasn't a problem. Maybe it was because not many people watched it at the end, or because of the duration or anything else. It was on purpose that I did the same thing. I did the belt thing. So with the other one, I purposefully put it without the 18 plus restriction to see how much it would take for it to be claimed as such, or if it would at all. And it did after 1 day and a few hours. So I know the limits of YouTube. So I know kind of the boundaries right now. So that kind of video probably is going to go to Patreon directly, to people who support me there, because YouTube is not going to allow it. Actually, the video, the last video, I was scared that it was going to take down, because they did give me a notice that it's too much for YouTube. So from now on, I'm just going to promote the other stuff and put it up there. And that was all with a purpose. Speaking of fan art, that reminds me, send some of your Discord. Yeah, you should. I love it. I love watching that. Are you from a small country? No, I wouldn't say that. Excuse me. Something that fell. I don't really like seeing things around. I'm not from a small country. I'm from a lesser known country, but it's not small. I don't know where are you from, but you have so cute and adorable accent. Thank you. Thank you. Remember to drink water. Actually, that's a pretty useful advice. I have water right here. Thank you. I really try to erase my accent as much as I can, because I think it makes it less understandable. But if you liked it, I mean, yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's big brain time. Yes. Do you have an Instagram account? I do not have an Instagram for the channel, and I don't really like to link to my actual Instagram, because I don't really like people I know knowing that I'm doing this. So that's why I don't show my face. But yeah, I'm not from Bolivia either. It makes it charming. Thank you. Yeah, I think it makes it different. Which is great in this area. Okay. So yeah, once again, now that for those that weren't before, we have a Discord server in the description of the live stream and of every video. It's pretty great. We have fun. We listen to fun music together. And we have people from all time zones, I think. So it's pretty nice. And we love each other because we're all nice. I'm not from Ecuador either. And I'm going to stop saying I'm not from somewhere, because you're going to guess at the end. That's completely fine. I have an art Instagram and a separate personal account. Yeah. I was thinking about making a Twitter or Instagram things. But I don't really know what I would post there, because I don't have anything to post. It would be only pictures of my cat, but I do fill the Discord server with pictures of my cat already. So I don't know how much use that would be. And Twitter, I don't even use Twitter normally. So yeah. Are you from Chile? You know what? I am from Chile. So there you go. Okay, let's stop guessing the countries. Yeah, you know what? I am from there. So yep. So yeah. I think you guessed it already. So well, not many people will see this live stream at when it goes out. So nobody will know. It's our secret. So if you want to request for some improv, now is your time. Or if you want suggestions, that would be fun too. Thank you, Google Maps. Yeah, pretty much it. Nice. Yeah, Chile is going through a rough time right now. I have friends and family there. Yeesh. And I'm just grateful I'm here. Um, we did have a hurricane recently. Well, we do have hurricanes like 3 times a year here. Um, but yeah, we had a tornado that actually landed uh, right beside my work, my office, and I was working at that time. Hello for all of those that just came in. Um, so yeah, I had a tornado come down right beside my work, and when I was leaving, because it was when I was working, I saw all the trees like broken. They weren't only like inclined; they were just broken from the half, just stripped out. Not even from the roots, because the roots are pretty weak, but it snapped, like pretty thick trees that just snapped. It's it. Yeah, it was a whole street. I think it was just one street for like 10 squares of other intersections. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And even after that, it was raining and it flooded. And trip to my house, because I live pretty far from the city, it was all flooded. It's like I was going in the highway between two lakes, and it really wasn't meant to be that way. Some stores flooded, and yeah. Is everything okay right now? Yes, right now it's everything fine. A lot of things like this happen here, so I wasn't really surprised. It was really hard to see with the rain. It was raining. It was raining pretty hard, even after that happened, and it was also at night, so it was pretty hard to see. But right now it's fine. It happens a lot. Some people don't use Discord like me. I understand that, because I don't really use Discord myself. Well, before this, um, but yeah, it's pretty fun actually. I didn't think I would like it this much. I mean, I had the idea to create like a community of just nice people overall, and I think I made it. I didn't think I would. Um, we have tornadoes too. My trampoline flew. Well, that's a good thing I don't have any. F for the trampoline. Exactly. So yeah, it was snowing here a few days ago. Today actually it was freezing. It was negative 5 Celsius, I think. I don't know how much that's in Fahrenheit. I'm not very good at that. But the grass was frozen. It melted right off. But yeah, I didn't go out either, so I didn't have to worry about that too much. One thing I do love is watching the comments on the videos. I actually am getting some right now. I'm usually if you look at me, you would be like surprised I look so much at my phone, because I don't usually do that. But ever since I created the channel, I just refresh, and see the comments. It's really nice. I see all of them. I don't like all of them or respond to all of them, but I do see all of them. So thank you. I love it. Bad ice. Exactly. Ice is bad. Can confirm. I want to join, but I'm bad at using it. And I'm shy. You know what? All of us are shy over there. Most of us, at least. And you don't have to talk if you don't want to. We don't really use the voice channels. We do use the chat, though. You can turn off the notifications if you want. And we sometimes have Groovy playing some music, which is a bot. And everyone can put music in the queue. So it's actually really nice. I'm shy myself. I don't know if you can tell by my way of speaking, but yeah, it's really nice. It takes a lot of time, but it's great. You see, don't trust a demon. I see art here in the Discord. That's pretty nice. You know what? I draw much worse than that. Okay, I can't even draw with colors. So that's really nice. And I don't know how um, people start drawing and creating these amazing pieces. I just cannot imagine it. Um, some of you, even when you're just starting, it's just out of my league, and I tip my hat to you. Um, most of us are shy. Yeah, it's true. All of us are. Wait a minute, I'm not. Well, some of us, at least. Yes, a lot of practice and patience, which I have applied, but elsewhere. So I guess to each his own or their own. You drew that yesterday. That's pretty nice. I don't really have time to practice those things. I wish I did. Do you have any hobbies? Um, you know what? I don't think I do. I'm a pretty boring person in person. I just focus and focus and focus. So that's why I overthought the channel, and that's why it's grown so much in such few time, because I overthought it for a week. So that's how I roll. I just focus at work, focus at school, and don't really have any other thing to distract me. I do play video games, but only because I can play with my friends. It's the only real interaction I have with them ever since I left my country. So yeah, I make time for that just for the sake of being with them. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. So yeah, I don't really think I have any other hobbies. I think I never did. I just focused a lot. I do like, well, I did like just walking around mountains. And yeah, I remember one instance in which we went with a group, and it was pretty fun. But I'm not really a physical activity kind of person. Um, so yeah, I don't really repeat that. I think I've only done it like twice or thrice in my life. Um, yeah, I used to go to the gym. I'm not doing right now. I should. Um, but that was okay. I mean, I do not have that satisfaction that some people say they have after working out. Like, ooh, I'm so stoked, bro. How much do you lift, bro? No, but but it wasn't that hard getting into it. Not too into it, but yeah. Um, sounds like cool. Oh, don't worry, I have 3 tests in a few days. Um, yeah, I guess I'm mature and smart. Yeah, I can recognize that actually. It's not because I like being honest too. I know what I am and what I'm capable of. I'm not gonna lie to myself. I did for too long, and when I stopped, I got this job and I'm practically running a business. Um, but yeah, do not lie to yourselves or others. I think truth will never be offensive because it's not good or bad in nature. Um, I think that's an important thing to remember for everything. Our school is very strict. My school was very strict too. I explained this in Discord. We talked about it the other day. Um, I had from 8 to 10 hours every day of school, from 8 to 4 or 5 when I was back in my country, and it was pretty strict. You cannot fail one. Well, it was actually kind of two of the core courses, or you had to redo the entire year. I went to one of the strictest high schools in the capital, so I don't know if you'd know, but I'm not gonna bore you with that. I had to drop out. At the moment, I wasn't mature enough. I was smart, but I was not mature enough. So I kind of lagged behind, and I had to leave. But that was a good thing. I met my friends at the other high school. So I keep contact with them still, and I help them pass classes, and other people pass math because I tutor them for about a few months in math because the teacher was really bad. I think I made much more of a difference there than in the other school, but it did help me build character, I think. Um, I studied for it till 2 in the morning. Yeah, yeah, I know how that is. The first school was really difficult. We had to do things like that all the time. I would be able to do it now, no problem, but back then, no. Another random question: how did you feel with the characters that were flirting with the listener? Since I'm shy, I'm sorry about that plane. Um, I don't think it's hard. I think it just is because my mindset after maturing is you're going to end up doing this or that anyway. So there's no need to feel any negative way. There's no need to feel any positive way. There just need to be it just needs to be done. So when I do it, I just do it. After the fact, maybe I blush when I edit, or before I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. But during the recording, I'm in this mindset in which is, it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. I have to do it, and I do it, and that's it. And then I edit, and I come back to my shy reality. I'm drawing something right now. That's really nice. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say here. I didn't come here with any idea. I did have a YouTube channel before. That's an interesting thing. I think I should tell. Um, it was in Spanish, and it was a gaming channel, and it was the first channel I ever created. It was a Minecraft channel. So 2 years ago, it wasn't a good time. So I did that channel for 2 years, and it was pretty great. Even though I didn't get so much attention, especially not as much as I am now. I think I got 220 subscribers in 2 years. So in the 2 years, I was uploading daily. I think daily videos of Minecraft and a couple other things. I couldn't really do anything else because I didn't have the correct computer to do that. I remember I had a MacBook that my parents bought because my dad wanted one. We didn't really have the money to do that. But yeah, I had just a Mac, and it couldn't do anything. It couldn't handle any other game, not even League of Legends, I think. And that was after the channel. So I did Minecraft in that laptop for 2 years, daily. I was in high school here at that time, and I edited it on the same machine, and I didn't really get any views at all. I think I was lucky if I got like 20 per video, and I was happy with that. Actually, I met some people. I met one YouTuber friend that I told before that he invited me to streams with him to do Minecraft first, and then when I got this gaming PC, he invited me to do some other things on his channel, even though I already had shot my channel off. So that was great. I don't keep in contact with him anymore because he's like 38, I think, 40 something, and at the time I was like 19. But it was a pretty great experience. He had a family and a kid, and I got to learn about other perspectives, and I think that's very interesting. When you rewatch it, you cringe. Yes. I do not rewatch them. I tend to just edit them and not think about them anymore, because if I do, I'm not gonna be able to do anything else. So yeah, when I, especially with the belt thing, I took a long time to edit that because it was like physically, I was physically like covering my face when I heard those things. And the worst thing is that the first time I edited it and I was ready to export it and make it into an actual file. I remember I saved it and the program crashed. And then I opened the program again, which is DaVinci Resolve. It's free if you want to check it out. And it's really good, professional. And when I opened it again just to see if it had auto-saved or anything, it was not there. So I had to do the process all over again of feeling, the cringe and blushing and covering myself. And it was pretty late at night, so I had to leave it for other day. And I think that was worse. Yeah, because I had more time then than the other day. But I did make it and had it done anyway. So, yeah. Violence. Yeah, I have the vote right here, actually. My cat had, he threw it over. So yeah, that's how it is. And that's how things are. The plans for the channel, I remember the person that asked me about the NSFW stuff. I always had it in mind to do that stuff. I had it in mind because one, I enjoy it myself, and two, I know it's fun to listen to. But I knew that YouTube wouldn't handle it. So I created my Patreon first. Before the first video, I created all the art, or well, if you can call it art. Just the thumbnails, my profile, my banner, the icon. I prepared everything, the Photoshop templates for every video. It's all there, except the Discord, because I didn't really want to do a Discord at first because I'm shy. Yeah, I had it all prepared before. I wanted to do that, and I still want to do that. But it's not gonna be able to do it on YouTube. They're not gonna allow me to. I mean, the other stuff, like I said, I tested it, and 1 day and a half it lasted, and then boom, restriction. So yeah, just now send something on Discord. Let me check. Oh, that's like a cow thing. That's really nice. People will support it. Yeah, I saw you support the Discord. You're on the $5 tier. I remember your name. There's another guy that helped me with the 3 tier before. And you know what? Because I did a market study before, and I investigated between the females and males role-playing YouTubers. Females have more, because naturally men are more willing to pay, I guess. But one thing I realized is that the male YouTubers are less likely and less willing to do the NSFW stuff. So that's interesting, right? So I saw which of them had more in relation to their subscribers and activity in their channel, like views and likes. And the ones that had more Patreon people were the ones that promoted it more, but in a slight way, like I'm doing because of that in the channel, like right here, support me on Patreon. Additionally, those that create more like a united community, right? I also saw a few patterns with the content, like the more spicier content attracts more new people to the channel, but the more wholesome content keep the more people in the channel. So there has to be a balance between both, and I think I'm trying to do that, because I learned it to be very, very useful in the relation between both. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm great. I'm happy to be here. Actually, am I the only one who's non-binary but acts like a girl? I'm not non-binary. I'm just a man. So maybe there are other people. Yes, Jeremy. When he says, "Remember my name," yes, I remember your name. I wish I could back in time and erase it. I will send some more drawings. That's really nice. I smashed subscribe with the kids in one. It was really wholesome. I know. I saw your comments and I remember it too. How are you feeling about the live stream? I think the live stream is going great. I do wish to do some other stuff in the future. Like I said, requests or something else, or maybe a bit more ASMR things, actual ASMR things. But if this is what you want, that's fine. I have no problem talking to on camera. Actually, the 2 years I had in the Minecraft channel helped me develop this voice because I'm still shy. Sorry, I was drinking water. I'm still shy, but yeah, that practice of 2 years, it was pretty useful. So I guess that wasn't a waste of time. Yeah. And if there's anything you want me to do, don't hesitate in telling me. Maybe you'll play Minecraft in the next stream. If you want to. I mean, I haven't played in a long time. Maybe I'm not gonna know many of the things, and I don't know if you'll like it either. But if the majority of you do want it, I'm all for it. And my mouth is dry right now. Hearing bloopers. You want to hear some bloopers? I could. Let me check. I'd have to look them up. I think, yeah, this could be fun. Let me open the studio thing. I'm gonna move this here. it would be fun. Yeah, you're right. I don't have many bloopers because I tend to pause and erase the sections that I don't like. But I do have some. Let me look them up. I think the belt one has the funniest bloopers. How was it called? Yandere Wolf. Dominant Yandere, yes. Thumbnail, no, the audio. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to blush very, very hard with this. Do not judge me, okay? Let me add the window capture of the DaVinci Resolve. Resolve, is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Let me change some things here. Right here. Okay. Let me read what you're saying right now. Yes, that would be fun. Now we're here. Now, can you do a Tsundere video? I'm not really good with that. I might try it. I will join the Discord in my second year. Okay, that's fine. That makes it better. It does not. Don't worry, I won't cringe. I will. Cute. We won't judge you. Since you're fan art. That would be nice. That would pretty nice. Okay, so I believe it was let me, can you hear that? I think it's muted. No, it's not. Okay. So at least I remember one. Okay. A ver. Okay. It's sometime here. Somewhere in here. What program do you use? I use Audacity to record because it's just pretty simple and straightforward. I do not use any filter because the noise canceling filter ruins the sound. Do not use it. Use other techniques. Lower the gain when you record and higher it in post. That's the best option. So what is happening? We're gonna see bloopers. I just have to scout a bit. Let me just cancel the sound. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, it's free. The DaVinci Resolve is free. There is a paid version, but the only thing I think it's the equalizer and color correction. I think color correction is in this one, right here. But yeah, the free version is pretty good. So yeah, I have. Okay, I don't know if you can hear this very well. See if you're going to hear this very well. Jet. That was awful. Oh no.
Sounded I laughed too.
No. I was laughing there.
Yikes.
Here. That was when I was trying to, and I couldn't.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was it. That was the whole thing. I couldn't make the thing sound, and I was just laughing. Yeah. Did that was that sound enough? Because I do have it like at 40%. I can see your laugh emojis there. It's not fun. I don't think I have any other here. No, there is one, but I don't remember what it is. Let me scout a bit more. No. For those of you that don't know, I can hear the sound, but it's very distorted. So I'm just looking for a silence or laugh. No. No. Let me check right here. No, they're turning red. Just heavy breathing right here. I remember there was one thing that I wanted to do, really threatening stuff, but I ended up like hiring my pitch. Yeesh. Yeah, it was awful. I can't find it anymore. He's cute. I'm not cute. You're cute. Hey, you're breathtaking. Yeah. So that was the blooper. I don't think I have any more. I do tend to cut them out in the Audacity thing. Yeah. So I have to have them prepared for next stream if we want to do this again, if you want this to happen, and I would have to stop cutting the things. You want more? Yes. But I don't really have any more. Um, I can. Let me check right here. No. No, 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 no. Ah. Jesus, I can't do this. I cannot. Okay, please, more, yes. But I don't really have any more. Let me erase this and put another file. Maybe I have something in here. The drawings, I'll see them after the stream. I actually kind of just looking for files here, but I will look at them. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the werewolf one. Yeah. I remember now. It was the werewolf one in which I had the other stuff. See what I did there? I hired the gain. I record low and edit high. That's how it works best. I remember it was when I say like something that really slow. I don't remember what it was. It was like to you, something like that. I was really close to the mic and I was like, let me see what it was. Yeah, it was something like this. And I search for you. Something like that. But instead of the you, I did like a ooh. So. I can't find it. I just growled. It's so funny. I'm just smiling right now. I can't do it. I cannot find it. No, I don't find it. I will do more live streams. Don't worry. I have been planning to do it for a while. I think I'm going to do one every Saturday. I think that would be nice. I only would have to have like a topic to do the live streams on. I like to have a certain plan, because if we don't have a plan, then we have situations like this. Like you told me, oh, I want to see bloopers, but I don't have any bloopers prepared. So I'm just going to take time to be silent and look for them, and that's not fun. So, yeah, next time I think I'm going to prepare the bloopers, maybe, and show them. Maybe we could do the bloopers for the week. Every week I upload 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's my schedule. So maybe I could put them together in this thing, and I can show them to you once every week. Yeah, Saturdays. Oh, have you thought about a nickname? Yeah, on Discord they told me that I need a nickname, and I tend to agree. They can't call me just thirst quenching boy. They've been calling me shy boy for the longest time there. But yeah, maybe just thirst. It's the first word. I don't really know. Maybe just boy, thirst. Quencher is too complicated a word to have as a nickname. So yeah. I don't know what else to do here, unless you have any other questions or suggestions that we could talk about. See, all of those that are saying shy boy right now in the chat, those are the ones that are in the Discord server. Video editor I use is called Video Guru. So, well, about video editors, if you want to hear this, you really have to take into consideration what type of machine you have. For example, in my MacBook before, I used to use ScreenFlow because it was really lightweight and basic, but it helped a lot with the things I was doing. I actually kind of like it more than this, but ScreenFlow is only for Mac. In the Mac, I couldn't use DaVinci. I tried, but it wouldn't open because it uses too much RAM. So this one is much more advanced, even though I don't use it for advanced things, but I have to use it because it's free, and ScreenFlow it's not for this one. Camtasia used to be good, but I don't really like it anymore. So I use this because I can. Not many people will be able to use this. I have 16 gigs of RAM and a pretty good processor and video, a graphics card. I spent a lot of money on it, and I said like 4 months to get this, and I built it myself to cheapen the costs. But yeah, if you can use this one, use it. It's going to be a really good tool, and because it's complicated, you'll have an easier time using future softwares. So I make my YouTube videos on my phone. I see. So that's even more basic. If that works for you, that's fine. How to join the Discord? There is a link in the description. Actually, let me see if I can copy paste it. You just have to click and something's going to pop up to join the Discord, and it's going to take you to Discord automatically, I think. So you just log in and join, and it's a group chat. So yeah, it's pretty nice. We have memes and we have pictures of my cat almost daily. So if you're into that, you can join. Yeah, so there's the link. I just sent it over chat. It's also in the description. If you want to join. We do talk a lot. I work a lot too, so I may not be able to talk that much. But the other girls, they're there every day. Ouch. Yeah, the cat is it's already walking in the keyboard again. And yeah, they're pretty cute. You know, they're pretty wholesome, and we're a loving family, as I said before. It's really nice. Yeah, I will not allow any type of bullying or anything of the sorts. That's the only thing I would hardly not allow. And exposition on the normal channels. I do have a separate 18 plus channel just for those of you who want to engage in that sort of thing. But I'm going to protect the ones who don't. And if you do not abide by those rules, I'm gonna have to kick you out. I'm turning red. Why? I'm sorry I did not draw the description. Oh, it's okay. There's no problem. Cat pics are important. They are important. He's very cute and kind of fat. I actually bought the weight control food recently because he was getting too fat. He was so scrawny when we first got him in the house. Yeah, everyone's wholesome. Everyone is wholesome. It's great. I love it. It's super cute and wholesome family. It is. Cries in tiny aggressive laugh. Is my voice calming and cute? I wouldn't call it that. Yeah, this is my normal voice. I will act out more aggressive voices. I'm not like that. No, not at all. I'm just a regular shy person who can use a leadership voice when I have to at work, for example. They respect me more than my boss, but I'm not like that. I'm only like that because I have to. So, is it coming? I don't really know. But you're a bit shy. Le boys dis le noise. Yep. Thank you. Is that meme French? Because it looks like meme French. Like not completely French, but kind of meme French. No? Am I making any sense? Yeah, we also share memes on the Discord. So that's great. Meme music all the time. Growls and protective wolf. Oh yeah, those growls. Those were not fun to edit. I think I did like 5 takes. It's like I couldn't. I couldn't do the growls very well. I used to have a deeper voice than I have now, and that's a problem when voice acting because sometimes you have these memories of yeah I can do that voice, I can go that low, I can do that range, but then you can't, and then you have the mistakes, the voice mistakes, and I tend to erase them instead of keeping them. I should start keeping them for the bloopers. So yeah, I'm not gonna growl. Do a roar. Okay. Um. So yeah. Again, I don't know what to say. So tell me anything. Ask me things or request things from me. I don't want to do in the streams things that most of you won't enjoy, so I don't really want to play games. I know this is not a game channel, that's why I don't. I would, but no, not right now. Hi, Amy Wolf. Roar. Yeah, I would be open to playing some games with subscribers. Like League of Legends, I think it's a great game to interact with people because you can invite up to 4 people. The only thing is that I have to create another account in the North America server because I don't, and they're not compatible with the rest of the world. So I think that could be a good idea, but only if most of you like it, because if not, then what's the point? How are you feeling about the amount of views? That's a really important question. I'm feeling great. You know, I explained that I planned everything out and I was expecting a lot of views because of the contents I chose. But I didn't expect 13,000 in the first video and a few other thousand in the other ones. What I am kind of disappointed, not disappointed, but kind of bummed out that the more wholesome stuff, the more normal videos, to say it like that, they're not getting as much attention as the yandere stuff. For example, the first Sundarev best friend confession, I'm looking at my phone, it has 1,300 views. When the jealous yandere boyfriend that was uploaded almost like 4 days after that, it has 7,000, so 6 times as much views, and in less time. The dragon as well, 1,400. The flirty kitsune, 1,200. Take that in perspective to. I'm sorry, I'm going to drink water. Take that in perspective with the yandere stuff. They immediately get like 1,000 views and 2,000 in 2 days or 3,000, and the other ones are struggling to get 200 in the first day and almost struggling to get to 700 in the second. So I really bummed out about that one because I do enjoy making the other ones. But I know that's the nature of the thing. I know the more wholesome stuff, as I explained before, it's to keep viewership, as in the patterns say. The patterns show that. and the more spicy stuff is to attract more people. So naturally, they would have more views. That's how it would work. Do you hurt your throat when you make voice acting? Well, first of all, I'm not really a voice actor. I don't really have experience. The only experience is the 2 years I did my Minecraft channel, which was in Spanish. So it's not really. Yeah, I don't think it would be applicable that much. But I do not usually hurt my throat because I don't spend too much time recording. I spend probably 5 minutes recording the first 1 minute of every video because the beginning is the hardest part, and then about 10 minutes in recording the rest. So about 15 minutes to record a 10-minute video. Something like that is what I take. And I usually only record one the same day. So I don't really use my voice that much. So it doesn't really hurt. Right now, I've been talking for an hour 20, and my throat is starting to hurt. So that's only natural. It depends on the time. And even though when I was with the other channel, I spoke a lot, like really a lot. And I record like 3 videos at a time, 13 to 40 minutes each, the same day. And at the beginning, I kind of got dizzy because when you talk that much without moving, without anything, you kind of start getting dizzy. So you get used to it, though. About a week or 2 weeks after that, you get used to it. Nice water. 12K views in your first video. Yeah, that's impressive. I'm back. We love the Yanderes and we cannot help it. Yes, I know. I love it too. I have to say, I've listened to both female and male artists in my own time because I enjoy both. And yes, those are the favorites, but I also like the soothing stuff. The thing is that most people's first thought isn't I want to get soothing, someone to soothe me and calm me, right? When they go look for this, they only say like, "Oh, cool, it's soothing. I might as well look into it," right? But the active people, the active content that they look for, is the spicier stuff. So it makes sense. Stay hydrated. Yes. Everyone is thirsty for yandere. I know. Hydrate or dihydrate. Exactly. Have to go. Okay. We'll see you next time, I guess, and in the comments, hopefully. Until you have 31,000 views. Yeah, that is impressive. You also have to go, okay, remember me when you're famous. I'm not gonna be famous. Promise me. Love your videos. You make me blush. You make me blush too with your comments, all of you. What time is it to you? To me, it's 5:21 in the afternoon, in the evening. Eastern time is my time. Yay. So yeah, about the time actually, is it okay if I upload the videos on around this time? Because I was thinking 5 p.m. because I live in Eastern America, right? So all the other territories in America, all the other states, are either the same time or they're earlier in the morning. But in Europe, at 5, it's like 10, 11 p.m. So if I do it earlier than that, I'm only going to get people in Europe. And then some of my viewership in America is going to be lost. But if I do it later for American viewership, most of my European viewership is going to drop. So I think 5 p.m. or 4:30 is the perfect time. It makes sense in the analytics. But I don't know if what do you guys think? You don't mind? Oh, that's fine. And you will be famous. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if I actually want that. I don't. I mean, I enjoy it. It's really nice having people that actually care about your content. Something I first experienced in my other channel, to a lesser degree. Very, very nice. And I have people on Discord, and we have fun. And I don't feel so alone anymore. So that's pretty great. The water bottle though. Oh yeah, yeah. I have the water here. I actually have 3 bottles because I drink a lot of water. I used to not drink water at all. I would be like a koala, just getting water from whatever I ate. But when I came here to the States, I got introduced to the concept. Well, not the concept, but well, yeah. Actually, I didn't really know this was a thing of water bottle packets, like the bags with like 50 bottles. And I thought, you know what, that's pretty convenient. I can take them anywhere. If I go out, I can still drink, and it's refreshing. So I started doing that, and I drink now like 7 bottles a day. And water is great. So drink water. Stay hydrated. Can confirm. It's great. Mark my word, you're gonna be famous. That's a promise. Don't let me down. And if you do, then I will hug you. Because I don't care if you let me down. Oh. And if you're famous, I'm gonna what? Oh, as 200 characters. Okay. Water is very important for your health. That's good for you to drink a lot. That's important. You know what water does? Water in chemistry is called the universal solvent. If you don't know what that means, it means it dissolves most of the elements that need solving, dissolving, including some of the minerals and nutrients that you have in your body. So when you drink water, enough water, your body absorbs the nutrients and the minerals much more efficiently than if you didn't have water. So that's why your pee is of a darker color when you don't drink water, because you're losing almost a big portion of what you ate and drank, because you cannot dissolve it. You cannot actually use it. You cannot save it. You just have to dispose of it because you don't have the water to make the most of it. So when you drink water, you need less food. Yeah. So because it's more efficient, it's like I don't know how to say, but it's more efficient. So it's great. Your body, it's a lot percentage water. So you should drink a lot. Yeah, I feel motivated to drink water. I'm sorry if that was too loud. Yeah, water is nice. It's refreshing, and it is habit forming. So when I don't have water now, I actively feel like I need it, not like before. So it's not that hard. It's hard to get into at first. But yeah, it's important. Yeah, drink water. This stream is 20% water. Other 30% me blushing and not knowing what to say. So that's that. Yeah, let's be healthy. Yeah, I try to be healthy as well. One thing I do like is chips. The potato chips or crisps, whatever you call it, and I didn't really used to like it for a while. When I was little, I did, and I didn't care where I got them or what brand they were. But now, I'm sorry, I found out about a type of chips that is the kettle cooked chips. They are reduced fat and salt, and they're still very crispy. And in my opinion, they taste more like potato than the other ones. The other ones are just fat. So yeah. Also, if you want chips, use the kettle cooked ones. Reduced fat, reduced salt, and they're oven prepared, so you don't have oil involved, which is great. Another question: what kind of films do you like? I like movies. Again, I used to like them more before, because I don't really have time now to go watch them. But I do love the Marvel movies. I think I didn't get into them until I saw Avengers, but then I got into it a lot, like really a lot. I'm not really a comics books fan because I never read them when I was a kid, but they are interesting, and you get these stories that are so applicable to real life, that I think are great. Many people will not actually get the theme or the message of the movie. It's still a pretty great movie, but there are also themes to extrapolate there, which is important, an important thought process as well, practice, so you can think faster and better. If you want, you can do that. You can go to the movies and see a fun movie. It doesn't have to be like a snob thing, or a series, and you can extrapolate. What does this mean? What is the theme? What's happening here? Because it may be just a John Wick movie, but it also says a story about, for example, in John Wick, dedication and desperation and control, self-control, and the lack of it, and what it can cause, right? So in very simple things, you can extrapolate all this different knowledge. It's great. I think I believe I'm kind of boring everyone with this. Best stream ever. Thank you. Cheetos are off-brand carrots. Yes. Well, I guess you could say that. But carrots don't have cheese. What is my favorite superhero? Again, I don't play favorites very much. But I would say between Iron Man and another smart dude. I don't really like Spider-Man that much. I like him, but not like a favorite. But I do like those that are smart. I think those are important to like and to relate to. For example, and I can tell you this by small scale experience, when you tend to grow your mind, you tend to leave everything else behind. Like Tony Stark, for example. He indulged in other things that weren't necessarily productive, just to cope with the fact that he's not a really functional person at the beginning of the movie. He's just smart, not functional. So I think that's important thing to consider. I think I can relate to that in a level that's helped me grow, which is what it's all about. And my voice, yes, young Midoriya. I am here. That was pretty bad. What football team do you root for? I don't really like sports. Not really a sports person. I don't really watch football at all. I used to watch soccer because only to be social with my family, but I don't really like it. What is your policy on thumbnail art? Right now, and this is also interesting because it goes into the more thought processy things. I wanted to associate colors with certain themes. Red with yandere, black with vampire, pink for kitsune, yellow for friend. All these things, when I repeat them in another videos, it will subconsciously make people watch them without even having to read the title. And that's good for non-subscribers, right? So, oh, it's pink and it has a fox and it says kitsune in red, and you don't even have to read that. But people will say, you know what, he has used this concept before. I've seen this before. I clicked it before. I didn't subscribe, but I liked it. So I don't care about the title, even though it helps to get the video found. But I'm going to click it because it's familiar and because I liked it the last time. That's my concept in thumbnail. I think that's a very important thing. And there's one thing that is called click-through ratio, I believe. That is how many times the video was suggested to people and what percentage of those times people actually click them. And that gave me the idea. So I think that's going to raise the percentage in time. Right now, I can't see the gains of that because I was trying to diversify. Blue is for the werewolf. You see, dark moon blue. So, yeah, that's my logic behind it. Everything is in this channel has logic and is part of a plan. That does not mean I don't enjoy doing this. I do. I'm just, this is just the kind of person I am. I want things to work and work well. And for that, I prepare. Fan art. I want to create. I'm experiencing the crackhead bias as for now. Yeah, I love fan art. I mean, we have an art thing here in the Discord. And I love looking at it. There are a lot of talented people, and even though a lot of you may not be that talented, but if you have that desire, don't hesitate and upload there. I mean, nobody's gonna laugh at you at your attempts. I am worse than you, even though you may not be that good. So anything goes. Don't be shy about it. I know that's pretty hypocritical of me. But yeah. What were those that leave purple? Those that have purple, those are fantasy. Purple relates to royalty in the color language. If you didn't know this, that's why a lot of kings and princes' robes have purple and red. Red for blood, purple for royalty. So I played with that concept of purple being royalty, being ancient. There's a lot of royalty in fantasy, so purple is fantasy, and hopefully subconsciously people will appreciate that even without them knowing. So yeah, maybe all of this is too far out there and I'm just trying to do some things that I'm not gonna make, that I'm not gonna be really successful, but that's how I think about it. Yeah, you learn more here than in school. You know what? Appreciate school. School is good. I actually know all of this only from going to public school. So do not underestimate it. And yeah. I think that would be it. Unless you want to see something else, I think I'm going to cut it right here. I don't think I have anything more to say right now. Purple was rare, yes. And that's exactly why it was the color of kings back then, because not many people could get them. So it was a representation of their power. When you said that even if we aren't that talented, you still love our art, we feel happy. Yeah, no problem. I mean, as I said before, it's almost as if I have my fingers constantly curled when I try to draw. I cannot draw a face at all. It's awful. I'm not good at that. So any other attempt of getting better, um, that's better than me. So why would I complain? It's still good. Have a good rest of your day. It's okay. What is my favorite subject? Math. I know many people don't like math, but I think it's important, and I'm going to explain to you why it's important. I love explaining things. Um, Math. If you don't like math, that's fair. I don't like history, and I still got an A in American history here twice, even though I knew nothing about it and I didn't like it. How did I do it? With the same mentality. It doesn't matter if I don't like it. It doesn't matter if it's boring. It just does not matter. I have to do it and I will. That's the mentality that you have to have when you don't like these things. I like math because I like numbers. I like calculating stuff and it's easy for me. So what I think of this, of math, when people that don't like it ask me about this is, don't think about it as numbers. Don't think about it as adding, subtracting, or multiplicating, or exponents, or anything like that. Don't think about it that way. Don't think about it as a chore. Think about it as thinking. Math is substantially just thinking and solving things. And that's why I think I've grown to be a problem solver. Because even if it's not about the numbers, you learn to deal with problems, with difficult problems that you can extrapolate then to real life. That's actually a separate thing that you have to develop. The art and intelligence of connecting things. Because it doesn't matter, and I said this on Discord, it doesn't matter what you know, if you know how to use them, if you know how to use that knowledge, even if it may be the smallest thing, it can make all the difference. It only depends on your ability to connect the dots, right? So with math, it's about thinking. It's about solving problems, not necessarily math problems, but solving problems themselves, hard problems, difficult problems, right? So think about it that way. Math helps you a lot with that. And I think that's why many people who are not good at math or school have problems with that and have to develop later in life. So do not feel like it's hard and you can do it and you just don't do it. Don't do that. That's dangerous and that's going to be harmful for you in the future. Even if you're bad, if you're not good at it or you don't like it, try. Just the act of trying is going to help you develop that skill. Let me read so much. It's nice and interesting. Thank you. Honestly, love being here. It's nice and chill. Smart communities. Yeah, they're wholesome and they're all smart. Thank you for hoping my channel grows. By them, I will enjoy the weekly video. Oh, I agree, math is important, and I don't even like it. That's the spirit. I have an orchestra, but yet I have an F in science. Like, common science is my favorite subject. If we didn't have math, we wouldn't have science. That's true. There are also different type of intelligences. I think there's a distinction that needs to be drawn between knowledge and intelligence. And two are very deeply connected, but they're not the same. Learning about things is not the most important thing. Learning how to use knowledge is the most important thing, and that's intelligence. So first, concentrate on developing that skill, on using things, actually using them. and then learn. So when you know how to use things, knowledge, and you acquire knowledge, there's pretty much nothing that can stop you. I don't like math, but I'm pre-concepts. Yes, pretty cool. I hate math because of my crappy teacher who doesn't know how to teach. That's the case in many situations. I had to replace, one of my high school teachers for my one of my high school classes, and I had to teach them myself so they could pass. It was a good learning experience, and they appreciate it as well. So I understand the struggle. If you have that problem, then do not pay attention in class. And and this is harsh advice, I know, but if you have that problem, teach yourself. You have the books, and she has the same, or the teacher has the same books as you. You can teach yourself in that time. Do not pay attention if it confounds you, because in my case, it was confusing for my peers and my classmates. It was not only that they didn't understand, they were losing the knowledge, the little knowledge they had. So I advised them the same thing. Do not pay attention, because if you pay attention, you're going to be confused. Just take that time and learn by yourself at your own pace, you know yourself. That's basically it. If we didn't have math, we wouldn't have some other studies and jobs. That is true. You're a thirsty teacher. That's weird, but I guess that's accurate. To be honest, science is the one subject that I am good at, that I actually love. Science is great. You know, Tesla is actually hiring people that don't even have high school diploma, I think. And that comes to my concept of intelligence versus knowledge. They're looking for intelligent people rather than knowledgeable people, because intelligence is much harder to acquire than knowledge. You can just teach someone something, but you can't teach them to apply things. That comes personally. Depending on the quality, would you post fan art as thumbnails? I would. I have no problem with that. I actually would love it. They would have to be pretty similar to the ones I have now. I choose them for a reason. I think I failed in the second video I posted, which was the vampire one, because it's not the same quality. But it has to be pretty sharp, pretty well colored and shaded, and according to the subjects I will upload as well. Check science. Don't give up and try, and you may be surprised of the outcome. That's true. You never give up until you are made to give up, or you make it. Because if you do, then you don't know what if, and that's the worst thing that can happen. So yeah, I'm just going to end it here. I think this was an interesting stream. It was pretty nice, and thank you for being here, and for the continued support in the other videos. I actually was editing Monday's video before the stream, and I got tired, so I said I'm just going to do the stream before, and I'm going to continue doing it after this. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thanks for the live stream. It made me really happy. Yeah, sleep peacefully. Rest is important. Do you mind putting Discord link in the chat again? No problem. Here it is. That's actually really good advice. In math class, I won't pay attention. I try to teach myself. Yes. Or additionally, look at the text when the teacher is explaining and see where he comes from or she comes from. And that way you can apply your own intelligence to it, and that's the point. Stream, thank you for the live stream. Thank you, that was fun. Bye bye. Thank you for the amazing stream. Okay. Yeah. Bye. I'll be here next Saturday. I think at the same time. This was a good time, around 4 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what time that is for you. Um, but yeah, thank you, and hopefully you can see Monday's video. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thank you.